Alright, here we are back in episode 2. We're going to unlock the Power Slugs tree, or the Power Slugs we've already collected, by unlocking this one first. And then this is the one we want. So we need a bit of wire. We need to turn one of our things into a power slug into a power shard. To do this down here. So we have a power shard. We need 10 plates, I think. Sorry, 50 plates and 50 wire. So the plates should be good. We should have enough plates here. Easy. Yep. Perfect. Wire we probably still don't have enough of. So we'll take that. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we have enough. So we'll get this unlocked. And this will get us a good step. A good step on the way to being a bit more efficient. Excellent. So first of all, we'll sort these things out here. You'll see what we can do now is we know this is going to consume 30 ore per minute. So we can underclock this, produce 30. And this will consume 30. And just to be honest, we can just clear this out. We'll do something with it in a little bit. We'll take it out of here as well. Whoops, come out of here as well. So we know this is going to produce 30 iron per minute. Actually, we don't want that. It's only want 15 iron ore per minute. So we can turn this down. Produce 15. It means we want to turn this down to produce 15 as well. Oops. So I think there was our rocket ship coming back. And you'll see what's doing here. It's bringing down our maximum consumption quite a bit. And by the time we sort this out, we'll end up with a much bigger available space in which to put down more machines. We'll let this process continue itself. So here, 30 per minute. So we're going to take that out of there. We'll take that out of here as well. Out of here, we'll set this down to 30. So we're getting 30 ingots per minute out of there, but I think we can't use all of that. Yes, we can. We can use all of that. So this is expecting 30 ore per minute. Or ingots per minute, sorry. And this is going to accept and produce 30 now. And how are we looking? Yep. Okay, good. We've dropped another step. Now we've got to do the same to the copper. It makes no difference to this to the amount of plates that we're generating. It's just that we don't have the blockages occurring anymore further up there. So for here we need 15 ingots per minute. So if we turn this down to produce 15 ingots per minute, then it needs 15 ore per minute. So now we need to nip up here and turn this down to 15 ore per minute. And then we'll have some nice balancing going on. So I can turn you down. 15. There we go. We're going to nickel this ore with this. We'll set up something down the bottom just to smelt it for us, so we don't have to do it by hand. Yeah, it's I do this all the time. It's I find it really good. It gives you so much more scope, and you don't have to worry about repowering your things all the time. That I'm going to grab that as well, just to let these machines sort of carry on at their standard pace. And what we should have now is hopefully, anyway, something nice and low. Yeah. Remember the blue line was up here somewhere. Now we're right down at 40. So we can basically add what we've got here on again, and we'll still be under the power threshold. I'm going to replace it anyway, like I said. So I have to pick up that, sorry. I'm going to have to do some power in a minute. Another one of these? Yeah, cool. So I can build a second one of these. Then we can put down this power pole here. Hook it on here. This is actually it's going to blow when I do this. Actually, then I'll do some biomass just to make sure we get this working properly. So I'm going to disconnect the two 20 watt versions and plug in the two 30 watt versions. By doing this, I know the back to front, so I'll put that into there. This is going to kill everything for just a moment. There. Yeah, there it goes. I want to unplug that. This onto here, into here. Yeah, no, was it enough? Might be enough. And what have I missed? Nothing. Should be working. Oh, there we go. That's right. So, turn it on. Are we good? Nope. Ah, that's why. Alright, always get your cables sorted out properly. Okay, so now we're fine. We got 60 watts of capacity. Plenty of room there to do the rest of it with. So, what's the next thing we want to sign up? This we want to turn down as well. This needs 45 limestone per minute. Since we don't have any splitter things set up, then we can nip over here and turn this down. And this will be basically the last thing we need to turn down at the moment. The fun stuff starts when we get logistics done. And we'll do a big turnaround. Need to keep in mind we will still need to connect biomass while we're running around where we are. So this we want to produce at 45 per minute. And then hopefully we should end up with no spikes in our power network. We're going to nip through here because there's a bit of wood here. There's also a spitty boy, not a spitty boy, sorry, a dog or something that doesn't like us hanging around, but the wood is quite good to get. So run through here as quickly as you can. Picking up as many wood bits. Alright. Alright, that's done. That'll do for the now. Nip off over here. Check our consumption. Is it nice and flat? Hopefully it is. Perfect. Look at that. I love those lights. Great to see. Gives us a lot of scope for putting more things on without having to get too carried away with the biomass stuff. But let's do this while we're here. We'll get rid of this biomass. We'll set up a biomass thing shortly to do this automatically for us, so we don't have to do it manually. That is, which step is that? So I've done the iron, quite a bit of screws coming in, I've done the copper. Need to set up something else as well. Unlock the power tree, underclock the miners. Logistics can be unlocked almost immediately, so that will be our next target. Let's take that out of there. I don't need it in here anymore. I can take it out and I can feed it into these other machines, so we don't run out anytime soon. Well, look at that. That was good timing. Let's fill them right up. Very good. So that will keep ticking over for a little while. Let's put down one of these here, and I'm actually going to do it like this. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to not have this on the standard network, but I will have it on here. I'll just hook it on here, and we will give this some biomass, because this machine, I just want to do things like this. So we come in here, I don't know, say iron ingots, give it a bunch of iron. It should smelt it into something, so we don't have to do it manually. Hey horsey, welcome along, mate. And this will just consume, yeah, the resources to smelt those things, so we don't have to do it manually. And we can even just come over here and drop copper ore. We can just drop it here, so we don't have to carry it around with us. Iron ore, we've got lots of iron ore to get rid of, and you might as well smelt it into something because it doesn't take very long. We'll jump into the man here because we've got a few other things we can unlock. So I think Caterium is available. Yeah, it's one of those materials we picked up. So let's get that ticked off. There we go. Man, are you going to say something? Maybe not. We'll do this one. Oh, no, I can't do that one. Can I do this? I can do that. Perfect. So we might as well sign off a few of these things while we're here. Good. I don't have a bacon organic yet. Alien things. I have one of these, so we'll put those in. I appreciate that, Horsey. Thank you. I'm just trying to set up a little set of tutorials for people when they're kicking off their playthroughs when 1.0 comes out. So I'm just trying to do a sort of 3.5 hour, this is how you get to the space elevator kind of thing. So I think we can do this. We have hotel rooms for visitors, and you'll say, well, that sounds pretty damn good. Let's see if we can get base building sorted. Oh, look at that. I probably even have enough concrete. It's nice. Very good. Rods and plates. Let's see what we have over here. Change my name on the door. That sounds like a good idea. I'm not going to have any rods, am I? No. Oh, I've got plenty of rods there, so let's take those. Perfect. That's awesome. Alright, let's get that and that done. So, base building, here we go.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and sectioning of your factory.
Indeed it will, but we need a lot of concrete for that, which we don't have yet. So let's see what the next one is. We're going to also get logistics done pretty quick. So we need a bit of wire and iron plates and iron rods. So the rods are still coming. They'll keep plodding along. Let's grab that. Almost enough wire. And rods and stuff. So plates. I'll just keep grabbing all the stuff here as we're going along. We should set up something now, which is, yeah, this is really not fast enough for the rods. We'll need a lot more rods. So let's grab a workshop here somewhere. Set it up here. We just want a couple of portable miners. I want to speed up the production of the limestone a little bit, so we'll grab 3 of these. Then we'll just stick them on the limestone node over here, so we can come and grab them occasionally and stick them in a machine and just turn it into concrete. So that'll keep us going for a little bit. There we go. These are impure nodes, so they're pretty rubbish, but it doesn't really matter. They'll just keep toddling along, and we'll worry about that later on. So now this we can take these ingots out. We can put something else in there. What was that? I grabbed the wrong stuff. I think some copper. Oh, that's all right. We can do copper as well. So there. Put the copper in. What we will also do is we'll just grab a constructor while we're at it. Stick that. No, we won't. Reinforced iron plates. I need 2 reinforced iron plates. So let's whack a few screws out and make 2 reinforced iron plates. Go. And we'll build a constructor here. A cable. All right. Always forget something. Cable. Let's make 8 cable. Actually, let's make a few more because we'll need the wiring as well. There we go. That'll do. Alright, we'll just put this here. And we'll hook this onto... actually, we'll build a new power pole here. We'll disconnect this one here. Hook that onto there, that onto there. And this one can go back onto this machine here then. Okay. And this then we'll just use for doing whatever. So we have a bunch of iron now. We have a bunch of copper, and we have a bunch of copper ore, copper ingots. Sorry, we'll chuck that in there, and we'll just make it, and then we'll come down and we'll switch the recipe to something else later on. But a lot of concrete. We will need a lot of concrete, and this cannot make concrete fast enough. But once we get logistics sorted out, it will become a bit easier. Put that in. Okay, so that's good. We need a bunch more rods and a bunch more wire. Yep, so this will make a bit of wire for us. This won't make any rods, but we'll get onto that in a minute. We need a lot more rods. So what I say? I was saying we need to make another portable miner, but no, we need rods. Okay, so let's make rods. We have rods. We'll make another portable miner, and we'll make another line here. So instead of making screws, we'll make rods as well. But we will need that production later on. So let's grab one of these. Okay, fine. And then I think we should be able to build one of these. Nope, more plates required. Take that. All right. Now we'll need, I know we'll need some reinforced iron plates as well in a second, but we'll get to that in a moment. So put that on here. Spin it around in the right direction. Missing wire. Okay, let's grab some more wire. From here, 110 wire, very good. So we want another smelter. Yes, put a bit of mix through there. We'll need another one of these. Reinforced iron plates again. The bane of my existence already. Screws. We need screws. Look at that. We've already got 500 or 700 and something screws going. Perfect. Since we only need 500 every 5 minutes or something, it's gonna be fine. It'll be more than enough production for us at the moment until we actually get into doing the reinforced iron plates. Speed. We're going to need yeah, we'll see how far we get. If there's any interest in the videos when they go up, we might continue it. But yeah, at least we'll have a record of the first couple of hours, you know, for everybody to start off when they get here in 1.0. I need one of these. So I'll line that up here basically. So I want this to make iron rods. You can make 15 per minute. We want this then to do iron ingots. We want this to produce at 15 per minute. It means we need 15 ore per minute. So we can turn this right down already to 15 ore. And then nothing will kick off in a bad way when we turn this all on. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. And then this, oh no, we hook this in somewhere. Where can we hook this in? Oh, no cable. Okay. A bit more cable, please, sir. Madam. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Okay, okay. We don't want too much. We'll set up, very, very close to setting up our machines to do that properly. And then things will look much, much nicer. So, you come here. We need a point to hook you into. That one will do. Okay. So, we're looking... Now this will be interesting. You'll notice this when you're doing your power things. So, when you hook the machines up, it assumes that you're running them at 100%. Clearly we're not. This is already started up, so it's already actually shrunk a little bit on the power supply. When this turns on, the line will drop. You'll see it in a second. There it is. So our consumption, or max consumption, has dropped because this is only running at 25% or 50%. Or the same thing will happen when we get here. When that starts operating, and it'll drop again. Well, you see the black line goes up, so the production goes up, but the max consumption stays the same. So you get these drops, and the power graph will gradually come down as it moves along, but it will still be nice and flat. So we can not put that there because we don't have any more plates. So we are running at the limit of our production. I would think it's probably the best way of describing it. Oh, I need rods. Sorry, my mistake. Grab some rods. That there, and then we're on a belt from here to there. And so this will give us 15 rods per minute. So we have 15 rods per minute. We'll have a slight excess of rods here. We'll be making 40 screws per minute. And we'll be making, how many plates? 20 plates per minute. We've got a bunch of wire coming per minute. Not really enough yet, but it'll do. And the limestone, which is making not very much concrete. 80. Only got to do something about that. We have an excess amount of limestone there, so why don't we grab that, chuck it in our reserve machine here. We'll set this to make concrete, put the limestone in. I will at least get a little bit extra there. And this limestone should now be running at the right rate. We know it's running at the right rate because we're not a nice flat power curve. So this is consuming at the same rate as what is being produced. It's still, yeah, it's pretty terrible. What we should probably do is find another one. We can scan for limestone. We don't want either of those three nodes. Another one over there. Oh, there's another one just behind that one. Yeah, maybe we grab that one as well at some point. I'm not sure if that's a normal or not. We've got to find another normal one because it's very power inefficient to use miners on impure nodes. We need two miners here, and they'll consume the same amount of power as a single miner would on a normal node. So we try and avoid that if we can. Can I do this now? It's a good question. No. One more step though. We've got rod production coming on lines, so grab the rods. Is it enough? Might not. No, it's not enough. It's I have a bunch of iron ingots we can turn into rods, I think, and that will help us to get this sorted out. So, yeah, getting close. So we can take, yeah, we can't really take that. This is made a bunch of copper. Let's switch that around to iron again. Pick up an iron, put it in the smelter. And we'll grab these ingots, what we have now, and turn them into rods. Then we'll have enough rods. Then we can get logistics sorted out, and then we'll be able to do splitting and a whole bunch of stuff. But then we need honestly, we need a lot more limestone. A lot. I'm going to start putting foundations down everywhere. We need a lot of limestone. And we can do it without Mark II belts. We can. I just prefer not to, yeah? Not enough. Anyway, let's get this logistics sorted out. So, logistics.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Thank you, Edit. This is what we want next. We want this next so we can get solid biofuel. When we get solid biofuel, we can set up a nice little chain of system to make a very efficient fuel for our biofuel generators here. Which, if you're playing this in 1.0, should have a feeder on them. So you should be able to feed them with biofuel, which will work out very well with the system that I'm about to demonstrate. If we can get to it, we have to wait for the thing to come back. We can just prepare a few things. Do I have 100 cable? No, I do not have 100 cable, but we can make that pretty quick. 100 cable, 500 screws, 100 concrete. You probably don't even have 100 concrete. Take that. Got the screws for sure. I have 500 screws. Yep, we do. Break that. Nip through here. Oh, there. I do this already, I think. No, I can't. No, I can't. I can't select it yet. Gotta wait for the thing to come back. Okay, so we'll just pop it in here for the minute. 500 of that. We need 100 cable. Let's make 100 cable. Or at least get 100 cable together and 100 concrete, and then that will be done and dusted. Boom. Good progress. So, got 100 cable in there. Oh, 101. Okay. I just need a few more as well, just for the any power stuff I'm about to put down. Okay. So, how much concrete have we got? Is that enough? Maybe. What have we got here? Did I make concrete in here? I did, but not very much. I have no more limestone for that, so we'll swap that out for an iron rod recipe. I have no iron ingots to put in there. I have some from here, right? Take those. Slap them in here. Make a bunch more rods. Go, that will be good. To split this here into 100. Put that. So I want to put that into there. So that's for storage. Actually, you can also put in the guts. The flowers. Might as well. Don't need to carry them around with me. Caterium, I don't really need either, but there's not much else to do with it at the moment. Check this. Okay, still going good there. Still going good. Sorry, still going well there. This. Okay, so we can actually put down a foundation. Now, word of advice, when you're putting down your first foundation, you can put it anywhere you want. So you can see it can go here, and the first thing you put down will basically form a grid that you can build the rest of your factory off. You can spin it around using the mouse wheel, put it wherever you want. Or you can press Control, which maps it to what we call the global grid. The global grid is just a sort of arbitrary, it's the 000 point in the world, and it's all based off that. So please, for the love of God, do it with a 2 meter or a 4 meter foundation and not with a 1 meter. Because if you do it with a 1 meter, then it will never line up with anything else. Just a word of advice. And you can also drag it up and down a bit. So like if you're aiming at a rock or something, and you can move it up and down the rock, you see like I'm doing there. So you don't have to be underneath. So I think we're going to just take a spot here. We'll just do this. So we'll put our first one down here so that we don't get annoyed by that rock or that rock. It's also quite annoying. And then we're going to put down a few things here. If you press and hold the R button, you can switch into zoop mode, which is a very nice way of putting multiple foundations down at the same time. Saves a lot of work. It used to be extremely tedious doing this sort of stuff. So we're going to put these down here. That's probably enough for us to get started with what I want to do here. So what I want to do is have an automated system for what I want to say, but making the biofuel. So in order to do that, we need a couple of constructors. So we'll do one, we're going to do them in the middle of this area here. These are both going to make biofuel. Or one of them is going to also, one biomass, I say. One of them is going to make it from leaves, and the other one is going to make it from wood. And then behind here, we put on a storage container. We don't have enough plates, so we'll grab some plates, and then we'll put it on. Make all of those. So now I like to have these on their own separate power supply. I'm going to try and line that up to a little bit. Here as well. Oops, I missed it. There. A little valve in here. See in a second. So what we can do is we can put our, not have very many leaves in there. Wood goes in there. That's from leaves, and that's from wood. Now we want to turn these both down, because generally as a rule we're going to put grass and wood in at the same time. So we want the outputs to be 30 per minute, because we only have belts that can handle 60 per minute at the moment. So we want both to output 30. So this is even clocked down to 10%. So it's really tiny amount. So then what we do here is we stick a merger on the outside of this, looking towards us, down here somewhere. Belt this here, belt it there. We can do another one. We need some more cable. So let's grab some more cable. And it'll do. We'll do for the moment. So we can actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this a bit differently, a bit nicer, I think. Maybe nicer, who knows? Get rid of this and this. Make it a bit more compact anyway, because we like to do that, compact thing. So we'll put a copy merger on here, except we'll line it up like this, here with the output coming towards us. Put a belt in there, put a belt here, and put a belt here. And that should look all nice. Very good. And this one, we're going to make something I haven't signed off yet. So that's not going to work, is it? But it will in a minute. So let's finish it off then. If I can put a biomass burner down here somewhere, that would be just perfect. Point it in the right direction. Sure, just point it like that. Put it here. Will it fit? Very good. What was that noise? Put a couple of power lines down here. Pop them all up together. One goes to there. So we'll put this on. We'll give that some fuel to go. And there's the second save coming up. So I guess that is the end of episode 2. Come back for episode 3.